In most places, stepping out your door means a bunch of small battles. Wet shoes, crowded trains, unclear rules. It feels like everyone just puts up with it. But then there's a country where none of that feels true. Where everything, from public bathrooms to how you eat sushi, just flows. It's a place where problems are fixed before you even think of them. How can two worlds be so unlike each other on the same planet? It's a fair question, because it really does feel like two different planets. Here, we just put up with the little daily headaches. You know, that awkward dance trying to share one umbrella where someone always gets soaked. Or walking barefoot on a cold, dirty airport floor. We just assume that's the way it has to be. But in Japan, they look at those exact same problems and just solve them. They have this obsession with quietly designing inconvenience right out of your day. It's not about some mind-blowing technology, either. It's about thousands of small, thoughtful choices that make everything feel smarter, cleaner, and more predictable. It's a totally different mindset, one that's built around making life flow without you even noticing. So let's dive into how they actually do it. Let's start with something everyone dreads: public bathrooms. You walk up to a stall, give the door a hesitant push, and just hope for the best. In Japan, they solve this. Picture a public toilet with walls made of clear glass. Seriously, from the outside, you can instantly see if it's empty and, more importantly, if it's clean. No more guessing games. But the second you step inside and lock the door, the glass instantly fogs over and becomes completely opaque. You get total privacy. It's such a simple, brilliant idea that just erases the normal anxiety of that situation. It makes the whole experience predictable. And this mindset of solving a problem before it even happens is everywhere. Imagine it's pouring rain. You're about to walk into a store, knowing you're going to track water all over the floor. But at the entrance, there's a small machine. You stick your wet shoe in, and it automatically wraps the sole in a thin plastic cover. Boom. No drips, no mess. The floors stay perfectly dry for everyone else. This thoughtful design even changes how you travel. On some long-distance trains, the seats can physically rotate. So if you want to chat with your friends, you can turn your seats to face each other. If you want to watch the scenery, you can spin your chair to face the window. The journey itself becomes an experience, not just a commute. And remember that awkward shuffle through airport security? Taking your shoes off and walking barefoot on that cold, questionable floor? Well, in Japan, they often have baskets of clean slippers waiting for you. You just slip on a pair, walk through comfortably, and drop them in a bin on the other side. It's a tiny detail, but it completely changes a stressful moment into one that's clean and comfortable. It's not about some single life-changing invention. It's about thousands of these small, intelligent choices that add up to make daily life just work better. But this isn't just about a collection of cool gadgets. It's a fundamental philosophy that scales up to organize entire cities. It's the difference between seeing a street as just a road and seeing it as a carefully designed system for moving people smoothly and safely. Take their public transportation. It's not just that the trains are on time. It's that the entire experience is engineered to eliminate chaos. You stand on a painted line on the platform, and when the train arrives, the doors open exactly where that line is. Every single time. There's no frantic pushing or guessing where to stand. People line up, board in order, and the whole process takes seconds. The system anticipates the flow of people and designs a path of least resistance. It turns a stressful commute into something calm and predictable. You see this same thinking with something as simple as trash. You'll notice there are very few public trash cans on the streets in Japan. In most places, that would be a recipe for disaster. But here, it's part of a system. The expectation is that you take your trash with you and sort it meticulously at home. It sounds like a hassle, but the result is that the entire country is shockingly clean. They didn't solve the problem of messy streets by adding more trash cans. They designed a system of personal responsibility that prevents the mess from ever happening in the first place. This is the real genius behind it all. It's about looking at any potential point of friction in daily life, whether it's a messy floor, a crowded train, or a dirty street, and asking, how can we design a system so this problem never even exists? It's a completely different way of thinking about how a society can and should function. But that way of thinking, of designing problems out of existence, isn't just a strategy. It's a deep-seated cultural philosophy. And it has a name: omotenashi. Now, This word gets translated as hospitality, but that doesn't even come close. It's a philosophy of anticipating someone's needs before they even have them. It's about proactively building care and respect into the design of everything, so that life is just smoother. It's not about reacting to a problem. It's about making sure the problem never has a chance to exist in the first place. Here's a perfect, almost invisible example. You're at the airport security line. You take off your shoes. What happens next in most countries? You walk barefoot on a cold, probably questionable floor. But in Japan, they've already thought about that. Right there. You'll often find a basket of clean slippers waiting for you. You slip them on, walk through security comfortably, and drop them in a bin on the other side. It's a tiny detail, but it quietly removes a moment of discomfort you were about to have. That's omotenashi. They anticipated the friction and designed it away. Or how about this? Public bathrooms. They can be a source of major anxiety, right? You push open the door, hoping it's clean and that nobody is in there. Well, in some parts of Japan, they have public toilets made of transparent glass. You can see from 100 feet away if it's clean and if it's available. No guessing, no awkward door pushing. The second you step inside and lock the door, the glass instantly turns opaque for complete privacy. This isn't just a cool gimmick. It's a design that anticipates and solves a universal feeling of uncertainty. It's the ultimate expression of this philosophy. Instead of just telling people to deal with an inconvenience, they quietly design it out of everyday life, creating a world that is just incredibly predictable and considerate. So, we've seen how Japan makes daily life just flow. It's all about these clever designs that make things easier, cleaner, and smarter. They don't just fix problems, they make sure the problems never even start. This thoughtful approach really cuts down on daily stress, making everything feel incredibly predictable. It means that everywhere you go, you feel looked after. From simple inventions that stop dirt coming indoors, to bigger ideas that remove our worries about public spaces. It's like care and respect are just built into everything around you. You don't have to just deal with it anymore. Remember how we wondered why daily life feels like such a battle in most places, but so smooth there? It's these invisible, genius touches. If you want to keep discovering how simple design can make life unbelievably predictable and just better, then make sure to subscribe. Don't miss the next time we dive into how the world could be.